Gentlemen, what is your vision for the state of Tennessee in the next 4 years? We'll begin with you, Mr. Manning.
Thank you, Clint. I would say, as I believe most Tennesseans would also say, is simply a better Tennessee. We want an economy that's striving. We want an educational system that's developing young minds and pushing towards a brighter future. And my vision will be one that does this. Washington's vision is not. I want to cut taxes, focus on keeping jobs in Tennessee, and I believe this will eventually lead to a striving economy and, again, a better Tennessee.
Thank you. Mr. Sherman?
Well, unlike my opponent, I have more than catchphrases to back up my case. The principal issue I see at hand is that Tennessee needs something tactile upon which to base this growth. One of the first things that I think of is green technology. I think Tennessee can be a leader in new energy initiatives. I think that our dependency on foreign oil needs to be overcome, and I think Tennessee can be at the forefront of this new green industrial revolution. Tennessee can be the example to which other states aspire.
Clint, Mayor Sherman, when I do talk about job growth, one of the main industries that I want to focus on is the energy industry. There's a lot of potential there, and Tennesseans know that. However, there's many other industries that we can focus on. The auto industry has created many jobs in Tennessee recently, and we would like to see that continue to grow.
We'll move on now to abortion. Mr. Sherman, should federal dollars go to organizations, including foreign aid organizations, that perform abortions?
Well, it's a bit of a slanted question, at best hypothetical, but I'll answer anyway. I think that it's dangerous, or white issue, to say that we simply could not support international organizations that may perform abortions. One of the biggest things we have to look at is what they're actually doing. In some cases, they may be the only organizations actually providing aid, providing substantive aid, providing worthwhile aid. Now, we can't just look at one potentially small aspect of their operations and say, well, that takes it right out. That we're doing more to harm and make our foreign aid ineffective than anything else.
Mr. Manning?
Absolutely not. I will not support any organization, foreign or domestic, that supports abortion. I am not willing to compromise the life of one child.
Well, as a leader, as someone with leadership experience, I think it's a little irresponsible to refuse to compromise, especially in international negotiation. We simply can't imbue our cultural norms, even cultural norms that aren't universally held, on an international organization. When we give foreign aid, we need to be responsible and judicious and say, this is foreign aid, and we want it to do as much as possible. When we have these arbitrary distinctions based on one aspect of an organization's policy, well, we fail to do the foreign aid that we're purporting in the first place.
Universal or not, simplistic or not, compromising the life of an unborn child is just not an option.
Mr. Manning, should the military's current don't ask, don't tell policy be repealed?
But I am not in favor of repealing this policy. I think homosexuals and lesbians create a potential division in the military. Our American soldiers' lives are at stakes every day, and having this dispute can potentially be a danger. And now, not to say that there's many other ways where disputes can occur. However, in this case, I truly believe this one can be avoided.
Mr. Sherman?
Well, as a soldier, I thoroughly support repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I think it's shameful that we as a country are choosing to treat homosexuals as second-class citizens by not letting them serve openly in the military. I think the military has a great history of integrating and being at the forefront of social renewal. I think in this case, we are, if anything, underestimating the capacities of our soldiers to accept change when homosexuals can be openly homosexual anywhere else. I think it's just underestimating our soldiers, and it's irresponsible.
Real fast. The problem is this is not everyday life. This is not today's society. They're in battle, and you know battle. And these lives just cannot be risked in this matter. This is a dispute that can be avoided.
Mr. Sherman, do you support the passage of the Tennessee Hunting Rights Amendment that is currently on the ballot in this state?
Absolutely. I think it's important that Tennesseans capitalize on their cultural heritage. Hunting's been around ever since Tennessee's been around. And I think that it's laudable for Tennesseans to want to secure their rights now if it ever becomes an issue later, and to do that constitutionally.
Mr. Manning, how do you feel about this amendment?
Yes, I'm in favor. I love the idea that Tennesseans will have their hunting rights constitutionally protected.
Now on to the next question.